Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, hello, welcome. My name is Sarah. I am a yoga instructor, a cat mom, and a college student, and today I'm going to be moving you all through a 15-minute Vinyasa Flow. I really hope you enjoy this. You just need something comfy and a yoga mat, and once you're ready, we will get started. Tadasana, we are going to come to the front of our mat, and we're going to have our feet about hip distance. And hip distance is going to be two of your fists in between your big toes, so big toes grazing pinky edge side of your pinky. And then standing up nice and tall, we want to stack our knees under our hips and our hips over our ankles, shoulders stacking on top of hips. Go ahead and roll the shoulders up, and then exhale, roll them back and down. Standing up nice and tall, imagining a string is pulling your head to the ceiling as you reach your hands down towards the mat, palms facing forward. Take a big inhale. See if you can stand a little taller. Maybe close your eyes and exhale. Get heavy. Feel the weight of your body sinking down into your feet. And do that one more time. Take a big inhale. Feel yourself grow a little taller, keeping the shoulders rolling away from the ears, and then exhale, get heavy. And then start to find engagement. So as you're sinking down into your feet, I want you to pull your knees towards your face, so that's going to engage the thighs. We're going to slightly, very slightly pull the lower belly in, and then up. So in towards the spine, and then up towards the collarbones. And then reaching the hands down, so as we reach towards our mat, but standing up nice and tall with the shoulders away from the ears, we're engaging the arms. And I want you to keep all of this engagement as you inhale, reach the arms high. Reach for your ceiling. Exhale, take your right hand and wrap it around your right wrist. Take your right hand and wrap it around your left wrist, Then face your left palm to the ceiling as you inhale, stretch to your ceiling. Exhale, dive to the right. So let that left side body find a nice big stretch. Inhale, take your gaze to the ceiling. So take it up and under that left arm. Take a big inhale, reach your left hand to the right side of your room. Exhale, find some core engagement. Take one more inhale. Exhale, come back through center. Inhale, reach both hands high. Exhale, this time the left hand wraps around the right wrist. Inhale, turn the right palm to the ceiling, reach it up. See if you can get that right palm to touch your ceiling, and then exhale, dive off to the left. So open up through that right side body. Find a nice big stretch from that right hip, all the way up that right arm. Inhale, take your gaze to the ceiling. Exhale, can you dive off a little bit more, finding your core engagement, keeping the thighs nice and engaged. One more big inhale. Exhale, come back through center. Inhale, reach both hands up. Look up, stretch up. Exhale, fold in half. Let the chest and gaze go low as the hips rise high. Fold in half. Maybe take a slight bend in your knees as you fold in half completely. And then inhale, let the hands slide up the shins. We're going to rise halfway up to a flat back. Inhale, pull the heart through the arms, shine your hips back. Imagine your stomach melting to the mat. Crack a walnut between your shoulder blades. Look to the front edge of your mat. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, fold. Fold all the way in half. Remembering you can take a little bend in the knees if that makes this more comfortable for you. And this time as we inhale, we're going to rise all the way up. Reach it up. Stretch up. Look up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Let something go. We're going to do that one more time, one breath to one movement. So when you're ready, get heavy in your feet. Find your thigh and core engagement. Exhale, reach the hands to your side. Inhale, reach up. Look up. Exhale, right hand to left wrist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, dive to the right, left side stretch. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, switch the grip. Inhale, reach. Exhale, dive to the left. Keeping your core nice and strong as you inhale back through center. Exhale, taking the hands away from each other. Inhale, look up. Stretch up. Exhale, fold. See if you can fold with a flat back. So the hips rise high and letting the chest and gaze go low. Remembering finding that bend in the knees if that is comfortable for you. Inhale, come to your halfway lift. Pull the heart through the arms. Crack that walnut between your shoulder blades. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach up. Stretch up. Look up. Offer something up. And this time as we exhale, go ahead and fold all the way back down into our forward fold. Reaching the hips high and the chest and gaze low. And maybe your hands don't touch the floor. Maybe they're somewhere on the shins, by the knees or the ankles. Let them hang there for a moment. Maybe wiggle side to side. Sink down through your feet. Find that knee pulling up motion to engage the thighs. Keep the core engaged as you inhale, rise up halfway. We know this, we've been here. The heart is pulling forward, the shoulders are engaging. But we're keeping the shoulders away from the ears. The hips are moving back, the core is strong as the belly melts to the mat. Take one more inhale. This time as we exhale, fold. We're gonna bend the knees so deep that the hands plant. Step one foot back and then the other. Come into a high plank. We're gonna move into chaturanga. So if you wish to lower the knees, you can do that, or you can stay with the knees lifted. I'm gonna lower them for this one. And on your next inhale, take your gaze to the front edge of your mat and shift forward slightly. And then exhale, bend your elbows into your rib cage, lower shoulders, elbow height. Inhale, pull the heart through the arms, come onto the tops of the feet, lift the thighs off the mat, engage the thighs off the mat. Inhale, pull the heart forward, imagine a string pulling your head to the ceiling. Push down into your mat, take a big inhale. Exhale, start to send the hips high. Start to make your way back onto the ball of your foot as the hips rise all the way to the ceiling. Downward facing dog. Take a big inhale, and for these first couple of downward dogs, or for this first downward dog, I'm going to walk your dog. Take your dog for a walk, bending one knee and then the other. And as we do that, I want you to sink evenly down between both hands and through the full palm. And then I want you to find this internal rotation in your shoulders. So we're imagining we're holding a golf ball under our armpits. Still bending one knee and the other. We're gonna take one more big inhale. Rise up onto your tippy toes. Send the hips as high as they can reach. And then staying in down dog, slightly bend the knees. Look forward. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, step it forward. Forward fold at the front of your mat. Exhale out completely here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach it up, stretch up, look up. Maybe even let the hands touch above the head, and then exhale your hands to heart center. Take a big inhale. Exhale, let something go. We're gonna do that one more time. One breath to one movement. So when you're ready, find your engagement. Reach the hands to the mat. Inhale, reach it up. Look up, stretch up, exhale, fold. All the way down, remembering that bend in the knees if that makes this comfortable for you. Inhale, halfway lift. Pull the heart forward, find a nice flat back. Exhale, bend the knees. Plant the hands, step the other foot back. And then the one, then the other. High or low plank. Inhale, gaze goes to the front of the mat as you slightly shift the shoulders forward. Exhale, elbows into rib cage, shoulders elbow height. Inhale, pull the heart forward, lift your thighs off the mat, engage the legs, engage the core, push down into your hands. Exhale, engage the core, send the hips high, downward facing dog, coming back onto the ball of your foot. Take a big inhale, rise onto your tippy toes, reach the hips high. Exhale, sink the weight of the body down into the heels and into the hands. Inhale, reach the hips higher. Exhale. Exhale, sink the weight down your legs and into your feet. And then inhale, rise up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, take a breath. Exhale, forward fold at the front of your mat. Let go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. This time as we exhale, we're gonna come into a chair pose. So bend your knees, sink the hips down behind you. Inhale, reach the hands high, but keep your hips sinking. Bring the core, the belly button into your core. Find a nice flat back instead of a curl. Find a flat back. Check in, can you see your toes? If not, sink the weight a little bit more into your heels or unbend the knees slightly. Inhale, reach the hands high. Stretch up for your ceiling. Keep the core and the legs nice and strong. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold. Hips high, chest and gaze low. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step the left foot back. Just far enough that you have a nice wide distance between the feet, but that the back heel can still touch the mat. That left foot is kind of facing that left front corner of your mat. The right toes are facing forward and you have heel to heel alignment. Bend that right knee as you inhale, rise up. Pulling that left hip forward and that right hip back. Inhale, reach the hands above your head. Exhale, sink down and out that back edge of your back foot. Exhale, engage your core. Inhale, reach. Exhale, let your hands frame your right foot. Step it back. Move through your vinyasa or straight into a downward facing dog. Remembering if you're moving through your vinyasa, attaching breath to movement, seeing if you can really engage the thighs even further away from your mat in your upward facing dog, and using the core to lift you into your downward facing dog. Take one big inhale. Exhale here, and then inhale, rise up onto your tippy toes. Bend the knees, look forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold at the front of your mat. Let something go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Coming into our chair pose, the hips sink, and on an inhale, we rise the chest and the arms forward and up. Inhale, reach it up. Find your core engagement. Inhale, stretch a little taller. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold. You've got this. We're moving on to the other side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees. Plant the hands, step the right foot back. Again, just further enough that you have distance, but not too far so that back heel can't find the mat. Right toes facing the right front corner of your mat. Left toes facing forward. Bend that left knee. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, pull your right hip forward and your left hip back, squaring the hips to your front of your mat. Your left knee is bent over or a little bit behind that left ankle. The core is engaging. Inhale, reach the hands above your head. Exhale, sink down and out that back heel of your right foot. Inhale, stretch a little taller. Exhale, let the hands find the mat. Frame that front foot. Step it back, high or low plank. And then either move through your vinyasa or send the hips high and the gaze to the toes. Downward facing dog. If you're moving through your vinyasa, breath to movement, using the core and the breath to guide you from pose to pose. Meeting in downward facing dog, I want you to inhale, rise up onto your tippy toes. Exhale as you bend the knees. I want you to bend them all the way down to the mat. Keeping the toes tucked or untucking them, I want you to inhale, come to sit on your shins, so hips sinking into the heels. And then inhale, reach high. Exhale, bring your left hand to your right knee, the right hand to the toes, or maybe even reach it behind you towards that left hip. Inhale, grow a little taller. Coming into a slight twist as you exhale, engage the core. And then twist a little deeper. Open the heart a little bit more to the right, but seeing if you can keep your chin in line with the heart. So instead of looking over that right shoulder, I want you to keep your chin wherever the heart is facing. One more big inhale, grow a little taller. Find your core engagement. Exhale, can you open your heart any more to the right? And then inhale, bring the nose back to center. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, hand to the ceiling. Exhale, right hand to left knee. Left hand reaches for those left toes. Or if you want a little bind, take that left hand behind you to that right hip. Inhale, grow a little taller. Exhale, find that core engagement. Use that engagement to help open the heart to the left. Remembering keeping the nose in line with the heart. Inhale, grow a little taller. Exhale, twist from the core. Open the heart any more to the left. Sorry guys, my cat is playing with some of my presents under my Christmas tree. Take one more big inhale. Exhale here. Inhale the nose back to center. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, reach the hands to the ceiling. Exhale, child's pose. Tuck the chin to the chest. Bring the forehead down to the mat. You can keep the hands reaching to the toes, or you can reach them long. You can keep the knees in tight, or you can take them wide. This is where I will leave you for today. So here in our child's pose, I want you to take 5 deep breaths with me. So filling yourself up as much as you can on your inhales. And then exhale, letting something go. Getting heavy here on your mat and surrendering. Letting the body rest in child's pose. Inhale, filling yourself up. Exhale, letting go of something physically or mentally. Inhale, take a big breath. Exhale, maybe close the eyes if they aren't already. Inhale, fill yourself up even more than the last time. Exhale, say something nice to yourself. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, allow yourself to know that you have done wonderfully. And you can stay here in your child's pose for as long as you wish. Or you can move into more of a yoga class. Or you can go about your day. Whatever you pick. Do so with your breath and with intention. You did absolutely wonderful with that Vinyasa Flow, and I really hope you enjoyed it. If you wish to continue on into another yoga flow, I will leave one up in the cards for you that I think would go great with this yoga class. Or if you wish to do a meditation, I will also link one up in the description for you to do that. Or if you're wishing to just move into your day or back into your day, I hope you do so with any of the feelings that you have gotten from this class that you just took. And please let me know your thoughts on this yoga class by either giving it a thumbs up if you liked it, or letting me know any comments that you wish to down in the comment section. And if you aren't already, please hit that subscribe button. And yeah, thank you all so much. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you all later. Namaste.